has your lifestyle changed?
Oh gosh, I have more energy. I feel like I've gotten my sense of humor back because I was so just introverted that I just went to work and went home. I did not want to go anywhere. I feel more confident. It's funny how that
there are a lot of studies that actually show significant improvements in like depressive and anxiety symptoms with weight loss. It's wild.
It's crazy. It's just, I feel like I feel normal again, like I did when I was younger.
I used to hurt so much getting up from the couch at night. I thought I would need a hip replacement by the time I'm 50. Made it to 50. I still
I can walk a mile and breathe, I'm not sounding like I'm 80 years old smoking,
Right.
So
and so how often do you weigh?
Every morning.
Yeah. And so this was an interesting thing. And what about you?
I weigh usually morning and night just to see that the fluctuation is normal and that different cycles, things like that in the month, of course, But
I think the data is so important. Now for me, I will remember coming back from that first conference and literally almost being in tears about getting onto the scale. But then I feel like with so many things, and this goes back to doing it the right way, from scratch, completely remodeling, your relationship with food and these things as far as changing the attitude. Because it's a different thing if you get on the scale saying, this number defines my worth as a female in our society versus this is a piece of data to know if what I'm trying to change is working and that's it.
Right.
Is hugely different. And the same thing with tracking. Do you ever track anymore?
I don't. I did very religiously when we first started. And then I just started, I kind of eat the same things. I find that certain things satisfy me more than others. Just having things on hand like fruits and for my sweet cravings and things like that, which I don't really get as much anymore.
We start out tracking.
Yes.
For a few different reasons.
Yes. And it did make me aware of what I was really consuming, even though, and actually I wasn't eating enough, which, but I did eat only a certain time of day because as a mom, I was running around doing all things and then I'd realize at the end of the night, I haven't eaten yet. And so then I would just kind of binge. It still didn't meet that caloric intake for the day, but it was just one time a day. So my body was just holding on to it. And then that's kind of the cycle that I got into. And then it kind of became a ritual for me to just, at the end of the night, sit down, turn my brain off, watch some, stupid reality TV and eat, and then that was pretty much the only time of day I ate. And then other than that, it was just pretty much living on Diet Coke and prayers, So, but now that's changed and just that, and it's changed for my kids too, because I have things available for them too, and they see me being healthier, so then they want to be healthier.
That's right.
So,
One of the favorite things I ever heard a pastor say was go into the world and preach the gospel, use words if you have to. And so, setting that example, for the family is huge. And zero judgment about the not, tracking. The number one rule, and you guys know, is if it's working, don't touch anything. And so, but I do think as far as the binging, that goes back to that behavioral, has to be done first. Do you find that it's more of an issue when you're stressed?
No, but I have to remind myself. That yes, I'm stressed, and yes, I want to go eat that whole cake so it'll make me feel better. But just reminding myself that stress too will pass, and it's okay. But you've also taught me that if I want a piece of cake, I can go have it. It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. It's not. I'm not going to gain 50 pounds by having a piece of cake.
Yeah,
it's
okay. That what you do consistently writes your story. It's not the one-offs, and we are not here to demonize food. It's it's awesome.
Yeah.
But within our budget. So that was really one of my biggest issues, just finding comfort and using food more like a drug. And if that's part of, your history, that's when the medications, don't work that well. Because the medications are really all based on correcting physiologic, problems, recovering normal hunger signalings. If you eat because of reward signaling, these things can have no effect sometimes. And learning to find more healthy ways, to deal with that is rough, and really trying to confront that, because if we don't dig that out, we can't move forward, away from it.
I think we're taught to run away from our feelings.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this has like helped me face a lot of feelings that I have and not be scared of it and not be, if I'm feeling mad, be mad. But I don't have to go, you know, sit with food and deal with it that way. So I feel like it's kind of helped me emotionally figure out what's going on and just dealing with it and being okay with it instead of having to, you know, eat.
I always think of it as sort of having the same amount of respect for food, which arguably causes more disease in our society than alcohol, but you should have that because it's wonderful and enjoyable and we need it. And for those of us who struggle, like we can actually never live without our drug of choice. But then there's a flip side to it, you know, and now we're at a place in society where it's, you know, 77% of adults are either overweight or obese. And so it's like, I think really looking at the why is like critical.